Representing the 23 to 24 foot class in the bay boat category, the Skeeter SX230 has an overall length of 23 feet 6 inches, a beam of 8 feet 6 inches, and a max horsepower rating of 250. Designed to be the first to the fishing grounds, she has a draft of 12 inches, a dry weight of 2,875 pounds, and a fuel capacity of 59 gallons. Now, let's hear more from our hosts, Dave East and Rick Riles.
This is a Skeeter SX230. It's a bay boat, it can take the family out, but if you want to fish tournaments, man, this is the machine to do it in. This is a boat that performs. She's sleek, it looks like it's doing 60 miles an hour sitting on the trailer, because it does do 60 miles an hour, and it handles well. Any Skeeter that you go out and you make that hard turn, the boat won't swipe out from underneath you. They designed this hull for performance. That's what I like.
Just like you said, Skeeter started in inshore bass boats. That was the heritage and the thought behind building this boat. This is a great boat for a guy whose primary mission is inshore fishing and once in a while wants to get offshore.
Let's look at the interior features and see what makes this boat stand out.
Just like every boat we look at, it's always the little unseen things that you don't notice that really stand out. Let me give you an example. You know what roto-molding is?
Sure.
Every hatch on the Skeeter, every compartment is roto-molded. It's solid. You're never gonna end up with the spider cracks in this fish box. You don't have that hollow feeling to it. You understand what I'm saying? It is a very, very superior way to do the insides of your compartments. They made this fish box long and they made the lid long. It fits the boat perfectly. On the other side, you've got what looks like the exact same storage area, but it's all rod lockers. So you can put all your rods there, all your fish here, everything's below deck out of the way.
After the anchor locker, you've got a huge storage compartment up here in the bow. This is why when you take all the storage combined, Skeeter considers this to be best in class for the amount of storage available in a 23-foot boat.
And the most natural place there is to put rods, alongside the console. Now, if you're gonna do a T-top, you're gonna have to make provisions for that. But I love my console rocket launchers. No question that your rods are never gonna bounce out when you're running.
Well, too, look at the amount of room you've got to walk past. This boat's got a 98-inch beam, but still you've got plenty of room on either side of the console. Two anglers can pass at the same time. You don't see that on a 23-foot bay boat very often. Well, come around the back side of this console to the helm.
Part of what makes this boat their tournament edition is this small console and the ability to pass by it, okay? It's big enough, it's the size that you want with nothing that you don't need. This rocket launcher, it is brilliant in its simplicity. They've got a latch on the back of this rocket launcher that is so much easier than any other system to get in and out of it. It's just a total evolutionary change almost.
Well, it's proprietary. You're only going to see this on a Skeeter. And what's nice about it, it locks and it permanently holds that cushion there until you're ready for it to open. So many times the boats we're testing, we come off a plane, what happens?
Droop, everybody goes forward.
Cushion falls forward.
You're right.
Not going to happen on this boat. As we move aft, check out this rear deck. There's something in there you're going to like. You know how every boat you get on, the first thing you go look for is a live well?
Yes, I do.
Well, we've got the one in the front we talked about. You have 22 gallons here in the back, and they both have their own individual 800-gallon-per-hour pump.
Both live wells have recirculating pumps as well as intake pumps. What that means to you is fresh bait. If you take live bait and put it in stagnant water, even if it's got oxygen, it doesn't work. It's not alive. But if they're constantly swimming against that current flow that you set up in your live well, they're so much better when you put them on the hook. Believe you me, it's one of 100 little things that'll get you more bites.
Well, not only that, a redundant system. You've got each has their own pump, each has their own recirculating pump. So especially in tournament conditions, if by some chance one of the pumps gets clogged up, goes down, you've got backup.
You're not out of business, exactly right. And they did the right thing. You're always touting family, and you're right. They did the right thing. They put 2 jump seats back here, but they don't have to be used all the time. Here we go again, more than one usage for the space. It's a great rear casting platform, throw a cast net, fish a line off of, but you can flip it up to set the kids when you go for a cruise. I don't know what makes a boat fun, but I know it when I feel it, and this boat clearly is. It's fun to trailer, it's fun to drive, it's a great representative from Skeeter, and I think it's going to be a hit with tournament fishermen.